The other day I saw this video that I was just really fascinated by, uploaded by none other than the reliable news channel, if I can even refer to them as that, CNBC. And because I was so fascinated by the video, I decided to look even more into things, and a lot of things actually became pretty clear to me about modern day journalism. You know, with the decline in people purchasing and reading newspapers and magazines and such, it's definitely more difficult to keep people interested. So because of that, all these big companies with money and lots of employees working with them and for them would really have to improvise. They would have to come up with different ways to deliver what they have to say to people. Like nowadays, they'd have to look for more interesting stories and ensure that they have a better delivery while being reliable at the same time, which, as we all know, is something they make sure to do every time. Now, I've actually always liked the field of journalism or mass communication in general. In fact, I even considered it as a major for myself to get into at some point. But you know, before you just go ahead and jump at something, you gotta really dissect it and try and look into it.
We think it's worth $15 billion on $2.5 billion of revenue this year, and it's going to grow revenue by about nearly 70% in 2020, despite the pandemic.
How much more valuable did Microsoft?
Yeah, so I mean, I think this is a really interesting announcement a lot of Amazon holders missed. There's a video gamer named Ninja. He has a real name, but nobody knows what it is.
Now, if I'm being honest, I don't really care about the matter that's being discussed here. You know, I'm not the fucking one working for a multi-billionaire corporation. I'm not the one that should be checking facts and reviewing shit for them. No. But see, what I do care about now is the fact that they kinda threw my fellow gamer Ninja under the bus here by making him out to be this anonymous figure that no one really has much information on, when a simple Google search could have revealed the information that they were seeking here. Tyler Blevins. His name is Tyler Blevins. You might want to try and remember that for future purposes.
Anyway, Ninja played 10 hours a day on average of Fortnite while he talked the whole time, and he earned $10 million on Twitch in 2008, and Twitch also earned $10 million because they have a 50% rev share.
Okay, now please excuse my demeanor if I kind of come across as a cunt or something. Please forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty certain that Fortnite did not exist in 2008, let alone fucking Twitch. And another simple Google search serves to prove that fact. I don't know, it's just a very interesting concept to me. Such general and basic information that could have been revealed by a Google search could not be checked and corrected by a company this large. I mean, I'm sure they had to run this video by 2 people at least before publishing it. But you know what, I don't want to be too harsh on them. Perhaps they didn't have the right resources or employees available, you know, with everything that's been going on. Or maybe it's just their first time talking about
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. The fact that it's free to play is super huge, and it's already across all of the platforms. Your Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. They just released their mobile version on iOS. Which is very difficult to get done.
First off, whoa, that headline is misleading. Drake was a nobody before he got the golden opportunity to play Fortnite with Ninja. He was the one that got help. That's what made Drake famous to begin with.
Bringing in more than $500,000 in revenue a month for people to watch you play video games. Why do they want to watch you play?
I think that I offer a combination of high gameplay, like high tier gameplay, that they really can't get with a lot of other content creators.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
And I also think I offer, I mean, I'm very goofy.
How are you not in fucking school? You kiss your mother with that mouth? It's called you kiss your mother with that fucking mouth?
If you've ever watched any of my streams or my YouTube videos, I do impressions and...
I know why he's so angry.
Because the fucking youth of society... You shut up when I'm talking to you! You shut your mouth! Is that a girl or a guy?
Stuff like that all the time and just crazy shenanigans. And I think that the combination of that, it's like a hybrid, and it's just really fun to watch and a pretty positive environment as well.
Anyway, I don't even care that much about this at all. Honestly, I just think that journalism or the media overall is just fucking laughable and merely an example of how lazy and desperate they are. But I think that everyone should have been able to establish that already by now. Anyways, I'm hoping to see CNBC make more money in the future by getting more information wrong about Ninja.